What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So we're back to playing a lot more retail WoW, and that means the return of the series Loot from 100 Runs, where I pretty much do a dungeon 100 times, save everything of value or of interest, and then I show to you guys what I received in those 100 runs, but also show you how I run that specific dungeon. Now, today's video, we're looking at Sunwell, where I luckily, towards the end of my 100 runs, had like the runs of my life. So we're going to dive into that. First of all, though, big thank you on the 0 to 10 million gold guide, which you can now get for 50% off using the discount code STUDENT. And this is a gold guide that is nearing 200 pages with the absolute best ways to make gold in WoW retail. The best part about it is the fact that it comes with free updates for life. So whenever we get the expansion, The War Within, I'm just going to update the exact same guide with the best gold farmers for that expansion and send it directly to your email. So if you think that is interesting, you can find it linked down below in the description together with the VIP Discord, which I know a lot of you guys have joined recently. I really do appreciate it. It's kind of like a Patreon, but instead everything happens on a Discord server. So you get a bunch of exclusive content like investments, spreadsheets, gold tips, etc. And you also get to watch all of these YouTube videos before they go public onto YouTube. But you'll find that as well down with the gold guide. So in today's video, I've done 100 runs of Sunwell, which takes place like it's a TBC dungeon on the Isle of Keldanas. And in order to get to Isle of Keldanas, you got to go to TBC. And you need to go to Shatrat City, and there's a portal in the middle at the Terrace of the Light that takes you to the Isle. And this is the entrance of the raid. Now, the reason why you want to do this this raid over like any other TBC raid is because the dungeon itself has a million of these schematics for engineering goggles. And there's profession achievements in the game now. So these schematics, they have been doing extremely well ever since the profession achievements was introduced. So I'm going to start by showing you guys the route that I do. It's a very, very short route. And this is like from my live stream when we did this in a competition. And you can see on the right side of the screen with the most valuable item overall that I've done pretty good. I already have 3 epic schematics from these 10 runs so far. So that's not normal though. I always say that you should average right above 1 schematic. I just got number 4 right here. And in my 100 runs, this was like my luckiest hour where I actually got 4 schematics in 10 runs. So that was really good, but don't expect that to happen often. I haven't seen a lot of people pull that off, so I was pretty surprised. But it's pretty much just running and killing all of these trash mobs. Now, it is a raid, so you cannot kill any bosses. That is why when you walk up this ramp, you just you walk straight forward and you kill this last pack down on this plateau. Once you've done that, you're done. It's like the quickest dungeon farm or instance farm there is, pretty much. So you port out, and then you want to port back in again. You do the run again. It takes like roughly 3 minutes for a run, so half an hour for 10 runs, which means that the gold per hour can be pretty sweet if we're talking like efficiently time spent in the raid. Now, taking a look at the loot that I got from these 100 runs, obviously you're getting thousands upon thousands of netherweave cloth, but they don't really have any value. You get some of these Dark Moon decks. Now, I used to keep these because they stack, so that means they go on the regional auction house. Like, they're the same, like every single realm has these available, so they would sell super fast. But now the prices are so bad to the point where, like, you're just going to vendor these. I got some patterns that aren't specific from Sunwell. Like, I got the recipe for the Insane Strength pot. Good market value. Dog shit on my realm. Same thing with a haste pot. I got the this design right here with a decent price. This design. And then I got these power amplified goggles, which I myself like a year ago bought for 2.5k. Now they're 99 gold on my full pop shit realm. I got 2 world drop epics. I got the life-giving cloak, which shares a million appearances, as you can see on this list. And I also got the Ancient Scepter of Sumin, which is actually a unique item, so that's pretty cool. Not the best value, 19k right now, but there is some absolute insane BOE epics that you can get from this farm. Like if I go in the auction house right now, I can show you if I search up something like Blade of Wizardry. For instance, that's one of the TBC World Drop epics valued at roughly 100k. Now that's really good. You have something like Staff of Natural Fury, which has a good market value of 87k. I've sold a ton of these in the past, but now it's a shit price though. And then you also have the Singing Crystal War Axe, which is another decent transmog item that tends to sell quite good. Didn't get any of those. I'm happy I got this mace though, as it's a unique item, should be an easy sale. In terms of schematics, I got a lot of them. Like, I have 12, I believe. Let's see, 8, 10, 12 schematics, yeah. And the prices, they vary. You can see that on my auction house list right here, where I have them favorized. On my realm, they go from 5.5k and all the way down to 60,000 gold each. Now, this is obviously going to be different from every single realm, because you can see on the market value of these, they have like an average market value of like 50,000 gold. That's like the normal price on EU for these 50,000 gold each. Now, if I look at the total value of everything in my bags from doing this 100 times, using this add-on bag appraiser, you can just hover above it, and you can see that in my bags, I have a market value, like a regional market value on EU of 709,000 gold. Pretty good. That means, like, if it took you an hour to do 10 runs of Sunwell, that would mean 70,000 gold an hour. Like, efficiently, though, since you only take 30 minutes to do 10 runs, you can double that at 140,000 gold an hour efficiently. But if I change these settings to the price on my realm, like, keep in mind, I play on, like, one of the fullest populated realms on EU, so very bad prices, lots of competition from you guys. But if I take it on the prices on my realm, it drops down to 454,000 gold. So still extremely good, in my opinion, for doing these quick runs of Sunwell. So it's nice to just have an alt camped outside of Sunwell, run it whenever you feel like it. But I've never had any issues selling any of these schematics, thankfully, due to the profession achievements. Now, that was pretty much it for the first episode once we started up again of loot from 100 runs. But I really like doing loot from 100 runs, so I'm going to keep at it and do more dungeons. But if you guys got any suggestions on what you want to see next, please feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. But eventually, we will get to all of them though. And with that being said, that is pretty much it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the VIP Discord, but also the 0 to 10 million gold guide with the link down below in the description. And I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.